guys, a long time no talk. I haven't been away just because I've been lazy. I've been away because I'm working on making a 12 days of crochet Christmas tutorial things for you guys, and it is literally kicking my butt trying to get all of this stuff done in the time frame that I want to get it done. I'm very long overdue. It's about time that I've done this. Life has been lifing. My car got totaled, RIP to the Jeep. I now have a new car. She's cute. I didn't like her at first, but like, we're growing to have a really good relationship. So, you know, I'm decorating her. She's been kind to me, so I'm being kind back. Family things going on. Work has been busy, which is good, I guess. I've been a little preoccupied. So I figured I come back after a month of being MIA. Like, I gotta do a styling video. It's just time. It is time. It's time. I just pulled a couple of things from my wardrobe that I really want to like try and play around with styling. But I also wanted to show you guys my current crochet project. So I am in the process of making a like maxi length dress. I want to put some sort of like embellishment on it. I don't know what it's gonna look like just yet. I've been working on this dress for 2 weeks now, and all of this was just done while I was on the clock, y'all. Ooh, okay, wait a minute. I'm actually a lot further along than what I thought I'd be. Look at this, you guys. Look how far I have come. Don't mind my dirty mirror. So at work, like, our colors or color is like pink. It's like pink and blue, blah, 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 all these other colors, but like our main color that everyone is wearing is like pink, and it's so obnoxious, but it's also in a weird way kind of opened me up to pink just a teeny bit, because I don't like pink, but I don't mind this, and I think this is going to look very pretty once I'm done. Anywho, this is my progress. Here are some of the clothes that I have pulled for me to play around with today. It's not all of it, but it's some of the things. I literally love shoes. I'm becoming so much more of a shoe girl lately, and like, look how fun these are. So the first piece that I want to play around with styling, I have not woven in my ends, so if you see little like strings and stuff hanging off of this, just pretend like you don't see it. But I made this little sarong. I'm really into lately like the little tie around the waist, kind of makes me think of like belly dancer type vibes with these little wraps. I also think it's just really fun to play around with, and it can make even like a really basic outfit look just a million times more interesting. So this is the very first one that I've made. I want to make a few more. This one is also really big. I think I want to do maybe like one or two that are like a little bit smaller. This is my chill, like I'm going on errands or like I've got to get stuff done, but I still want to look kind of cute while I'm doing it type of an outfit. I just have on my baggy gray jeans. I love these. They're super easy. I have this oversized white button down, which I never know what to do with it. I guess I kind of just have to let it be what it is. I'm done trying to make this shirt something that it's not. I'm carrying my little tote bag, this is not little, but I'm carrying my bag because I envision having like a bigger tote or something. I just can't find where my bags are, but you get the vision. And then I have on my little slidey shoes. I love these shoes so much. I think this is supposed to be like a cow print or something. I'm not totally sure, but like, look at that. Like, come on. I love the little buckle on it. I love the print. This isn't just like a print, like this actually is fur-like material. I wonder if it's real. I feel like I've mentioned before that brown is my new black. I have these pants. I got them from Zara, and my thing with Zara is that their pants fit me so perfectly around the waist, but the length is always like incredibly long. Like I just don't have the longest of legs, unfortunately. But I think I just may have possibly come up with a solution, and depending on how it goes, I might actually start buying them in a tall so I can get this effect more. But you know that like fold over look on the bottom of pants? Well, I love it so much. I feel like the thicker the fold over is, the better it is. Now, I don't think these are that long that I'll have this much of a fold over on them, but I am thinking like for the future, I'm curious. I'll have to try it next time I go into a store. I'm just gonna grab a pair of pants. Instead of getting them in a regular length, I'm gonna grab tall, and I'm gonna fold them over, and I'm gonna see like if it's doing what I'm hoping that it would do. But I do love this type of effect. So I have these pants. I haven't worn them too often because they are so long, but this might just solve my problem. And they are brown, and I love brown. I think this is gonna work. Look at me being so neat. I'm folding and putting my clothes back on their hangers. Okay, so I love brown so much that I just had to do a brown on brown look, and the fold over on the jeans worked perfectly. This is now my absolute newest obsession. I love it so much. So I have on my jeans, super thick, like super thick fold over. This is so cute. I have this, which I think is supposed to be a dress, but it's so stinking short that I'm wearing it as a top. I've also really been liking people who have been wearing dresses as tops and then putting like jeans underneath them. It's also just like a really nice way to get to wear some of the dresses that you have into the winter season. And then I have this super pretty bag, and it kind of sort of matches my shoes, almost kind of sort of, don't look too hard, but I just love this. What the heck? I've had all of these pieces in my closet for so long. I don't know why I never thought to put them together until now, but I'm very happy that I've given it a try because this is so fun. And then like, I'm kind of lazy, not kind of, like really lazy, so I don't feel like pulling out any jewelry for this, so you guys are gonna have to use your imagination a little bit, but just like imagine bracelets, necklaces. This one I feel like requires a little bit more of like a thick, chunky, like layering kind of a look to it, but just like imagine that. Imagine that with this. I'm recording a shoe cam for you guys because you have to see these shoes. I love these shoes so much. This is what my shoes look like. They kind of have that like wrap around the ankle, kind of gives like ballet flat type of a vibe. What I love with these shoes is that you really notice like the pants here and the fold over. I think it brings the right attention to both the shoes and the pants in like the best way. I love my pants so much, I had to give them another outfit combo, and once again we're still sticking with brown because brown is just my color right now. I decided to channel my inner cheetah girl. I have on this leopard top. The only thing I feel like I'm missing is like a really nice belt because, you know, I don't know, like I feel like it just needs a belt. Really feeling these like oversized bags. I crocheted a bag that kind of looks like this, except it's like an open mesh stitch, but it's got this like triangular-esque looking shape to it. I really like them. I wish this was brown too. No, I'm overdoing it with the brown, but I really do love this bag. And what do you know? Another pair of flats. I'm just addicted. What can I say? I love flats. I finally have found my shoe. You know, like my man, my shoe. This is the fit. She's cute. She's fun. She's easy. I'm gonna wear this to work. And speaking of work, I had to take my booty to work, but I was still experimenting with my outfits. I wore this version of my last brown fit. I just swapped out my jacket and layered on a sweater to give me some extra coverage. It is extremely cold out. Like, living in the Northeast is not for the weak. Yesterday it was 11 degrees Fahrenheit. I think that's like -12 for you non-Americans, but like, oh, Celsius, I'm talking about Celsius. But either way, like, it's been brutal. I've been playing dress up for so long that I forgot that I had to go to work. Oops. But it is a new day. And as a matter of fact, not only is it a new day, but it is also a new year. Happy New Year's, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I started filming this video. Not that you guys care, but I started filming this back in like the end of November, beginning of December. And now it's January 1st. And also, my friend found out that the Jonas Brothers were going to be in town, so I had to go to the Jonas Brothers concert. I had to go, you know, it was great. There's something about like seeing the people who shaped your childhood in person as an adult. It was a great time. Also, their opening act was Jesse McCartney, and like, I mean, I was more excited to see Jesse McCartney than I was to see the Jonas Brothers, but all in all, like, it was a really good night. Anyway, so getting back to what we were here to do, I have another piece that I tried styling, and it is this hot mess of a green top. I don't really like it, but I feel like I need to give it a proper chance in my wardrobe before I totally decide that this is, you know, a goner. I tried pairing it with these really fun pants that I have. They have like different table settings and stuff on it. I don't know, I think they're a lot of fun. And I just felt like this green with this shade brown, like they went very nicely. And then the print in the pant just added a little extra interesting texture or something to this outfit, because I felt like we kind of needed something to distract you from like how slightly off this top looks. And then I couldn't think of anything shoe wise that worked with this, so I just have on some basic ass white sneakers. This one was like kind of like a wild card. So if you guys know of like a better pairing for this top, and don't just give me pants or like bottoms, give me like the full fit, okay? I need bottoms, I need shoes, I need like accessories, I need it all. So if you have any ideas, let me know. But as for right now, this is all I got. So I have one more item that I really want to try and do something with. They're these pants. I think they're so much fun, but because they're such a lacy, like open kind of a stitch, like you can just see right through all of this. So that's going to pose a bit of a challenge because I'm not going to be like, or I'm not going to try to be like too scandalous with this outfit, but I do want it to be, you know, wearable. I did also make a while back a little t-shirt, which I'm not the type to wear t-shirts, but I made a t-shirt. I had like a bunch of different fabric and I cut out the letters adieu on it because bye, you know, why not? And I think, you know, the colors. In my head, I feel like this is going to pair nicely, and then I have a pair of red mesh shoes that I kind of want to try, and I'm really hoping that they don't look crazy. We'll find out in a second. But I thought this could be a cool pairing. The only problem is, like, this is like a summer outfit. I'm not going to be able to wear this now, but that's okay. We're still going to see if it works. Yeah, ew, I really don't like this. My last two outfits are like kind of a flop. I don't really like either of these. The t-shirt, just wearing it like regularly looked stupid, so I put a little knot in it. Plus these pants ended up being kind of like high-waisted, so I felt like doing this kind of, you know, it kind of made sense. I have my little red flats on. Okay, my legs are ashy. Hold on. I think this could be a cute summer outfit. I'm not loving what I'm seeing right now, but you never know. I might grow to really like this come summertime. I mean, these pants are going to be very well ventilated, that's for sure. Of course, as always, I need to style this more, so like it needs a hairdo, it needs jewelry, it needs a bag, it needs other things that I just don't feel like going through. But as far as like the shell of an outfit, just trying to find things that will even halfway look decent with it, I think this top is like as good as it gets, unfortunately. I had so many other combinations that I wanted to try and play around with for this video, and I did experiment with them like a few days ago, and they were just so freaking ugly. So I feel like the biggest lesson that I've learned is that I really need to pay attention to, which I already pay a lot of attention to it, but I need to pay even better attention to shaping and length. The freaking length. I've grown out of my crop top phase. Like the frontal lobe is frontal lobing, and I just don't really see the appeal of it anymore. And I'm noticing that like a lot of the tops that I've made up to this point are like basically crop tops. I don't have a problem with things being off the shoulder. I don't have a problem with things being an open back. Like, I think all of that is really pretty, but when it comes to crop situations, I just can't do it anymore. But anywho, that is all for this video. If you were able to make it through this whole thing, give yourself a pat on the back. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you are having a great start to your new year. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see y'all soon. Bye guys.